Okay. So in between videos, what I was receiving was that we have the drowners, but the drowners is also made up of two different types of people. So there are people who are drowning because they are trying to learn their purpose. But some people, actually, their purpose is a drowner. And just like the shielder can shield, the drowner can drown, can keep people drowning. They, being around them, you will begin to drown more than you would if they were not around, just by being near them. These are the darker souls. Their purpose is to hinder you. The shielders, the shielders drown out, shield you from, and shed light on who drowners are. Because drowners are perceived as those who are also trying to find their purpose, but in reality, that's where they live. That's who they are. They are a drowner, and their job is to hinder others. That is where they thrive. But while the other two, whether they know who they are or not, or understand this about their purpose, the shielders and the artists, they are obvious, right? They live in the light. You know who they are. You know their purpose is understood, and you can see who they are just by looking at them. The drowners are hidden. So it's important to get yourself to a position, even if you are still in the drowning state, to be able to identify these beings around you. And if it helps, putting them in the category. Again, there are gray areas. You can have an artist with a level of shield. You can have a shielder with a level of artistry. You can have, then you have the in-between between the drowners who, okay, hold on. I swear, when messages come in, it's like I gotta talk fast enough to get the message out because more information is coming in. Okay, so the drowners will, they'll have attributes of the others that they're trying to move into until they find their full purpose. But you will find these attributes in the drowners as they grow. But the actual drowners, the one that live in the drowning state, that is their purpose, they will also show signs of the others, but it's false. They may come off as artistic, but they are not a true artist. That is a mask. They may come off as someone who is a shield, someone who teaches, loves, protects, but it is a mask. Their gifts in that way are used to shield what they're truly doing, because when you fall in love with those attributes, it's too late. You're already being drowned further down the depths. I feel for some people, okay, I don't know who this is for, but go out in the rain. Quiet yourself. What does it make you feel like? What do you hear when you are in the rain? For some, go into a body of water And what do you feel and hear in the water? So I'm getting that there's water is involved in finding your art, finding your purpose, finding what truly feeds your soul. Which is weird. It's winter time, so going in the water is, outside of the rain. But there's some messages in the rain. There's messages in the storm. There's messages in the water. And I mean, we've been told that water holds a lot of information, right? Trees get a lot of information from the water. It's a lot of data in the water. The water is replicated, it is recycled and recycled. Really, essentially, there's no new water, right? So imagine how much information, just like we look at trees and we talk about the information that they hold and the knowledge that they have. Imagine how much knowledge is inside of the water, because they get a lot of information from the water. So there is a good amount of the collective that you unlock. There's a door behind the water. I don't know how else to say that. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, I'm hearing get a card, so hold on 1 second. Okay, so essentially this message is really important because there's going to be some forward movement. You may be seeing there's fucking resistance. It's crazy. This is a big message, and this is bigger than just your day-to-day life. This is on the scale of whatever you want to call it, battle against good and evil, the shifts, whatever you want to call it. This is on that type of fucking scale. And this shit, some big shit is happening right now. You might be seeing sevens, fast cars, Mustangs, chariots. I don't know why you would see a chariot, but horses, cheetahs. Okay. What I heard while shuffling was the drowners are fucking drowning. The drowners are going to drown. So this is gonna identify the drowners in your life by how they're handling the fucking storm. Because this storm is of light. God sent. Oh my God, do you remember that freaking... Okay, if you haven't... One of the first video I did, I'm sitting in the car and I was talking about bluebirds. Okay. In that, remember I said, I think it was like 3 or 4 posts ago, I said that God said that they're going to show you how far you've come, right? Okay, this is the storm that's happening, that's coming, is from God. It's not a storm to scare you. It's not a storm to hinder you. It's not a storm to, you're good. You're good. This fucking storm is from God, and this storm is going to show you who the fucking drowners are in the world. Holy shit. The drowners are drowning. The drowners are going to drown. So I'm getting the sense that some are already drowning, but you're going to see them. The bigger the motherfucker, they're all going to fucking drown. Holy fucking shit. I am just grateful to be able to deliver this fucking message. What we've been through can't get any worse. We've been through, it's like, we've seen the end of the pendulum swing, right? Like, we've been through the shit, the muck. They've done all the other side has done. The drowners have done everything that they could fucking do. It's only up from here. And God is saying, those who are still struggling, they got you. We're going to separate them, the ones who are just struggling, from the actual fucking drowners, the snakes in the grass. And we are all good, but the drowners are going to drown. I'm so for it. I love y'all. Thank you for listening to this message. And yeah, till next time.